Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Well, my office is being used for guests for Thanksgiving. Going to have a great meal tomorrow. Did not lose a full pound last week, so can't take credit for that right now. I will be trying to control myself with the leftovers, but as part of my Hungry Strike for America, you all know that I do enjoy myself with family and friends. So let's get into the rest of the stuff. For the last 2 weeks, I've been getting pretty concerned about our prospects for 2026 elections based upon what I consider to be problems associated with communications about affordability and other things important to American citizens. But recently, I got optimistic, saw some pretty good stuff coming out of President Trump and the administration. A lot of my concerns are gone. So I'm happier than I have been for a few weeks now. Going into tomorrow is fantastic. Oh, by the way, I've been thinking about what to talk about with liberal friends on Thanksgiving at the table. So I came up with 3 items. Number 1, St. Pierre and Miquelon. What are those? Those are French islands. Where are they? In North America. It's part of France. Been part of France for centuries. And in fact, they were invaded during World War II to keep them part of the Allies. St. Pierre and Miquelon. A lot of Americans don't know about those French islands up in the Canadian area. That's a good topic. Number 2 would be national parks. Now that one, they could talk about the shutdown and blame it on the Republicans and say that national parks were impacted, but I think overall you can pick national parks as a good subject. And the third subject I've been able to come across is any relatives that aren't there, talk about them, but in a nice way. So number 1, St. Pierre and Miquelon, national parks, and then relatives in a nice way that aren't there. Now then, what are the 3 things that liberals absolutely hate? Accountability, work, and facts. They don't like facts at all because facts go against what they want. Work is a real problem for them. A lot of liberal Democrats, not moderate Democrats, I don't accuse moderate Democrats of not liking accountability, work, or facts, but a lot of liberal Democrats don't like the concept of work. They believe, like a lot of people in the gimme area, the Democrat socialists, they believe that they are due free stuff. Where that free stuff comes from, they don't really know, and they don't really care. They just want it. That's how we got $37 trillion in debt. And about facts. Facts are great. And about accountability. They really hate accountability. Just today I saw a Houston teacher that got fired who says she didn't do anything wrong, even though she admitted to not complying with the education syllabus and other issues. Here's a short clip.
Her contract will not be renewed. She will be terminated effective immediately. And they said that her admission that she did not consistently use required multiple response strategies in the classroom furthered their reasons for her termination. The board should side with the district tonight. She said allowing one teacher to deviate from instructional standards would undercut the district's academic framework.
I'm upset. I really wanted to be put back in the classroom. I really did not do anything wrong.
And we all remember, well, I consider her a clown, Jasmine Crockett. She stated on the House floor accusations about several people saying that they got money and they communicated with Epstein. And then afterwards, when it was determined that it was not the Epstein that was the pedophile, she said, well, I was in a hurry. She can't say, I'm sorry. None of these Democrats can say, I'm sorry. Now, once again, I don't hold Senator Fetterman, Senator Masto Cortez, or Senator King from Maine in that population. I think moderate Democrats are patriotic. They want to get to the same place that Republicans do. They just want to go there a little differently. But most of the Democrat Party, the liberal woke people, don't like being held accountable. They don't like having to really work, and they hate facts. Now, if you've got any other thoughts about what they really, really hate, I'd appreciate hearing about those. If you actually had liberals at your Thanksgiving table and had some topics that did not have any problems associated with them being discussed, I'd really like hearing about those in the comments section for future use. But let's get back to Thanksgiving. Enjoy Thanksgiving. See you next week. God bless you. God bless President Trump and his administration. And God bless the United States of America. And remember, all those troops and sailors, all the military women and men around the world that are protecting us through the night and through the day on Thanksgiving. Submarines deep down in the ocean, airplanes flying over and refueling. A lot of people working hard to protect me and you. Happy Thanksgiving. See you next week.